Good morning, students. Sai Ram. Today we are going to start with active English. And even today we are going to learn two chapters together. And the chapter numbers are chapter number 22 and 24. 23 we will learn online. Okay. So chapter number 22 and 24. So we will start with chapter number 22. Okay. So this is chapter number 22 and we will start with exercise. So for that you have to read the heading to understand better, right? Okay. For each pair of sentences, write one sentence with the same meaning. Now each pair of sentences means there are two sentences and you have to make it one. What do you have to do? There are two sentences and you have to make it one without changing the meaning. So what you are going to do is, yes. Now here in the answer word is given, means you have to start the answer with after. It is already given in your book. After and dash means you have to complete the sentence, means you have to make the sentence with after. You have to start the sentence with after. Okay. And for that what you have to do is, yes, I'll tell you. See the question. He got home, then he did his homework. He got home, then he did his homework. Now children, then is used in a series of actions. Now he got home, then he did his homework. Now if we start the answer with after, now after describes what happens first and what happens next. Okay, so after he got home, he did his homework. So children, after he got home, we'll use comma. He did his homework, means what the first thing he did after he got home, and what he did next, he did his homework, right? So let's see the answer. After he got home, see comma is there, he did his homework. Okay, now we'll jump on the second one. She read one book, then she got another from the library. Now children, you have to, when you're adding after, you don't have to use then. You have to cut it. Cut it means you don't have to write it. So you're going to make one single sentence. So you're going to remove full stop also. And then you're going to start the answer with after and you're going to remove then. So these two things you have to remember. Okay. So again you have to start this answer with after. So how you're going to start? Yes. Okay, so we will start with after she read one book, she got another from the library. Let's see the answer. After she read one book, she got another from the library. Third one, he finished reading the newspaper, then he went to sleep. So how you're going to start with? Yes, you're going to start with after. After he finished reading the newspaper. Now when the first sentence is over, you're going to put a comma. You have to remember this. And then after cancelling then, you're going to start the other sentence after the comma. And what you're going to write? He went to sleep. So your sentence is, after he finished reading the newspaper, comma, he went to sleep. Okay, let's see the answer. After he finished reading the newspaper, he went to sleep. Fourth one, she went to sleep, then her father came home. So you're going to start with after. She went to sleep, her father came home. After she went to sleep, her father came home. Fifth one, He ate his dinner, then he went out to play. After he ate his dinner, he went out to play. See the question? He ate his dinner, then he went out to play. So how you are going to write? Yes, after he ate his dinner, he went out to play. After he ate his dinner, he went out to play. See the sixth one? The teacher went outside, then the children began to talk and play. After the teacher went outside, the children began to, yes, talk and play. The children began to talk and play. Let's see the answer. After the teacher went outside, the children began to talk and play. Now children, let's start with our activity of this chapter. Okay. I know you are able to write the answers in your book. So the same heading. For each pair of sentences, write one sentence with the same meaning. Now we are going to start with the first one. He did his work, then he went to see his friend. Now you can pause the video and take your own test. Okay? Okay, so the answer is, after he did his homework, he went to see his friend. Now see the second one. The teacher drew a picture on the blackboard, then the class copied it into their books. Yes, after the teacher drew a picture on the blackboard, the class copied it into their books. Now see the third one. The examination began. Then she felt much better. After the examination began, she felt much better. Now children, we will start with chapter number 24. Okay? Now this is very interesting chapter. We'll read the heading of this exercise. Join the sentences using so dash dash that. Now notice that very is left out. Now children, so dash dash that means, now children, so that means when we use so dash dash that. Now what is so dash dash that? Now it is a conjunction. It is used as a conjunction to introduce clauses of reason and explanation. Now we can say that it is used to explain why an action is done. Now children, we will start with the first one. The table was very big. It would not go through the door. Now children, you can see the heading. Notice that very is left out. Now very is left out means you have to cut it. Cut it means you don't have to use it, right? So instead of very, what you're going to do? You're going to write so. Now the meaning of very and so is same. So we are going to cut very and we are going to use so. So how we are going to write the sentence? The table was so big. The table was so big. And how we are going to use that? Now instead of we are going to cut full stop. Means we are going to cut two things, that is very and a full stop. Now instead of very, what we are going to use? We are going to use so. And we are going to make one sentence. So we are going to cut that full stop and instead of that full stop we are going to use that. So the sentence will like this. The table was so big that it would not go through the door. The table was so big that it would not go through the door. Let's see the answer. The table was so big that it would not go through the door. Now see the second one. The tree was very tall. The boys could not climb it. So instead of very, what we are going to do? We are using so. The tree was so tall. Now we are going to cut that full stop, and what we are going to write? Yes, that. The tree was so tall that the boys. Now see, T is capital after the full stop because it is a new sentence. But here, as we are going to make it one sentence, we are not going to write any capital in the middle. So the tree was so tall that the boys could not climb it. Let's see the answer. The tree was so tall that the boys could not climb it. Now let's see the third one. She was very late for school. The first lesson was finished. So how we are going to write? She was so late for school that the first lesson was finished. She was so late for school that the first lesson was finished. See the fourth one? She was very frightened. She could not stop shaking. She was so frightened that she could not stop shaking. She was so frightened that she could not stop shaking. Fifth one. He was very happy. He could not stop smiling. He was so happy that he could not stop smiling. He was so happy that he could not stop smiling. Now see the sixth one. He was very strong. He could lift 2 desks. He was very strong. So how we are going to write? He was so strong that he could lift 2 desks. He was so strong that he could lift 2 desks. Now this is our second exercise. Complete the sentences. Now children, pictures are given here and we will read the sentence, then I will explain you what you have to do. See the first sentence. Sometimes Prem walks to school, but yesterday he dashed to school. Now children, here the sentence is telling that Prem often walks to school, but yesterday he did something else. So what he did something else is shown in the picture, that what he did. So we have to write opposite of that. That is, sometimes Prem walks to school, but yesterday he did not walk. So we are going to write the opposite sentence, means the negative sentence of it. Did not walk. Did not walk. Sometimes Prem walks to school, but yesterday he did not walk to school because he went by bus, as the picture shows like this. Okay. Sometimes Prem walks to school, but yesterday he did not walk. So what are you going to fill in this blank? Yes. Did not walk. Did not walk. Now see the second one. Sometimes Mohan falls off his bicycle, but yesterday he dashed his bicycle. So what you're going to write? For that you have to read the sentence properly. What you're going to add it? Sometimes Mohan falls off his bicycle. So yesterday what happened? Yesterday he did not fall off. What happened yesterday? Yesterday he did not fall off. Sometimes Mohan fall off his bicycle, but yesterday what happened? Yesterday he did not fall off his bicycle. Did not fall off. Now see the third one. Sometimes Mrs. Shah puts on a dress, but yesterday she, now here in the picture you can see Mrs. Shah in sari. So yesterday what happened? She did not put on a dress. Sometimes Mrs. Shah puts on a dress. But yesterday she did not put on a dress. Yesterday she did not put on a dress. Now see the fourth one. Sometimes Anu runs to school. But yesterday so what happened yesterday? She did not run to school. Sometimes Anu runs to school. But yesterday she did not run to school. Sometimes Mr. Shah pushes his car, but yesterday, now yesterday what happened? But yesterday he did not push his car. Sometimes Mr. Shah pushes his car, but yesterday he did not push his car. Now the sixth one, sometimes the teacher opens the window, but yesterday she did not open the window. Sometimes the teacher opens the window, but yesterday she did not open the window. Now see the seventh one. Sometimes Prem rides his bicycle, but yesterday, now here in the picture you can see what he was doing. So he was not riding the bicycle, right? So sometimes Prem rides his bicycle, but yesterday he did not ride his bicycle. Yesterday he did not ride his bicycle. Now see the eighth one. Sometimes Maya eats an orange, but yesterday, now she is eating something else. She is eating something else. Now it's about yesterday. So she was eating something else. So sometimes Maya eats an orange, but yesterday she did not eat an orange. But yesterday she did not eat an orange. Yesterday she did not eat an orange. Now children, let's start with this activity of chapter number 24. Now the same you have to do. Same heading, join the sentences using so that. Notice that very is left out. Now I think this is very easy for you, very interesting for you. So I'll read the question and you're going to write the answer in your book. So the question is, he was very pleased to hear the news. He ran home to tell his mother and father. If you want more time, you can pause the video, okay? So I will start with the answer. He was so pleased to hear the news that he ran home to tell his mother and father. He was so pleased to hear the news that he ran home to tell his mother and father. Now see the second one. It was very hot. They could not work. It was so hot that they could not work. Jump on the second exercise. Complete the sentences. Sometimes Mohan sits near the door, but yesterday. Now in the picture you can see he is sitting near the window. So what are you going to write? He did not sit near the window. Yesterday what happened? He did not sit near the door, not window. Okay. He did not sit near the door. In the question it is door. So you are going to write door. He did not sit near the door. He did not sit near the door. Now see the second one. Sometimes the teacher shuts the door. But yesterday what happened? Yesterday she did not shut the door. The door was open. So she did not shut the door. Third one. Sometimes the teacher writes on the blackboard. But yesterday, now a blank is there and you are going to complete it. So what are you going to write? She did not write on the blackboard. What happened yesterday? She did not write on the blackboard. So the fourth one. Sometimes Maya goes to school. But yesterday, now yesterday what happened? But yesterday she did not go to school. But yesterday she did not go to school. Thank you.